I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey. Saga Anderson, I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey. Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the bookers? Oh, fuck this. Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts. Focus on the case. But I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged. Doesn't add up. Vladimir Blum is a member of the cult. Time to wake up, Saga. Sorry, no, I wanted to ask you about something else. My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know? Wake's hiding more manuscript pages. Can you point me to any trailers around here? Weird question, I know.
What? Failed who? What's happening to the case board?
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake. Great. This area is supposed to be closed to the public. And where is Ilmo? Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare. Maybe I can find a way to get back home.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. I had this all wrong. The cult of the tree were just trying to protect their homes. Figure it out on the board. Like I always do. I should ask around. Where is Nightingale hiding? Where is the overlap? I'm looking for Ilmo Koskela, the manager of the trailer park. Do you know him? Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. I've got some members of the cult identified. There must be more. But this is all I need for now. No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. I can use the clicker without Wake. Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch? Nightingale's heart. Where is it? I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him. So how do we follow him there? They know where it is. I know they know. The cult's ritual is meant to kill Taken, not create them. Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Stephen go? That wasn't me. Was it? My work. It's all gone. What the hell is happening? My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page. Go to hell! They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. Sounds literary. But what does it mean? This can't happen. Not now. I have to figure this out. Okay then. Catchy tune.
Logan isn't anyone's plot device. She's my daughter.
This isn't over yet. I need to know the song name to profile her about it. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here? Sorry, I don't think we've met. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this? Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier. Are you familiar with the cult of the tree? Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon. The dark place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. Wake said the horror story would make people crazy. Like they're being brainwashed to believe the story. Is it spreading? This fuse is busted. But you double-edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people.
Logan isn't anyone's plot device. She's my daughter. And she's not dead.
The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin. I'm starting to see it too. The cult of the tree. What aren't the bookers telling me? Rose is weird.
But she's not a cultist.
That isn't going to happen. The cult's been operating completely on their own. Okay, I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Casey trusts me. I know he does.
Cynthia has torn the overlap. Anga's remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location. The cult isn't responsible for the writing. Is the story possibly manipulating them too? This is the witch's hut. So what is Coffee World?
Our job is dangerous. Casey himself told me that. It's no one's fault.
Odin knows my mom's name. I'll need to get the key to the trailer park myself. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Another page. Making progress. Enjoying the sauna? You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
I can't let this place make me question myself. I know what I'm doing.
How did the clicker get here from Washington? Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
It's not too late. I can still save them. I won't let Casey become taken. There is more than one leader.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction. I'm my own worst enemy. The fears in my head are stopping me from trying. From leaving. The cell door won't open without power.
Some real things are mixed in with the fiction.
Doesn't matter. It's not real. It's not.
You wanted to know what art we would use? Well, that's them. I'll be there soon. Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
I thought the plan would work.
Was the story always going to end this way? No matter what I did? It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place.
Thanks to their own powers. I need to retrace my steps back to Caldera Street Plaza. I arrived in the dark place through the fountain. Maybe I can leave that way too. Now where is that safe? I need to check the general store for the heart. Anything good on that jukebox?
I know Wake. He's selfish, but he's not a monster.
So was Scratch pretending to be Wake this whole time? Where's the real Wake?
Where is the mask?
I need to go to the opening to use the clicker. Textbook boondoggle. Locked. Okay. What would Ilmo use for a code? Were you in the band? If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
Casey! I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
I'm a terrible mother. I let my daughter die.
Ilmo thinks Wake is responsible for all this. What about Scratch? So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. Ilmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he? How are you holding up? Do you know where I could find the Andersons? Ilmo doesn't know about Scratch. The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it? The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. Damn it. Where are you, Casey? Fair enough. Thanks anyway.
She's dead! She's dead! I didn't save her.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one? I need to open the safe. What's the combination?
On it!
He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake. I should take a look at that map. Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker. And the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Do you know anything about the cult of the tree? Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual. I need to turn all the lights to point at the cell. The agents watching the door are gone. Better see what the deputy has for me. Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth? Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer. Casey's affected by the horror story too. I'm fighting for them all now.
It's just a mug. It's just a mug. It doesn't mean anything.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. The dark presence leeches onto artists. Manipulates their art. What power does it have by itself? Logan. The horror story used her. There's Taken inside. Reeks of booze. You have the worst sense of direction.
He shouldn't. I'll just let him down again.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said? Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art? No. I'm not reading anymore. Addressed to me. From years ago. Wake was right. The horror story is changing reality. Not just people's memories. There's the sign with the witch. The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
No. No, 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 no.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense. I never should have trusted these. Need to keep going. Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas? What happened at the hotel? Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now? Robert Nightingale came from the lake. Before his murder. It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult. What the fuck is going on here? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. I should take a minute to review the case. Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us. That's some fascinating network, Mandy May. What's your inspiration? Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why? Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing. I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff. Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him. Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back. Looks like it's a good thing I didn't. Hello? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. I need to think through the facts of the case. Thank you both for your time. For every answer, I have 1,000 more questions. But I know enough now. Enough to finish this case and stop the dark presence. Scratch. He's using Casey now. Like he used Wake. Can you hear me, Odin? The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance? Oh, these fucking pages. That leg doesn't look good. There has to be a way to get this lock open. This place is looping. Like a nightmare. You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe. Torin Odin's song is our best bet of getting Wake out of the dark place. Scratch will come for us. We need to be ready to protect them. The dark place makes writing come true. taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid.
Get the clicker to Wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
What's going on? Why can't I control this? Yeah, on it.
There's a basement.
I can't. I just want it to stop.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious? Shit. Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that? What if I take the weird doll to the place it's not supposed to go? What's the worst that can happen? Hey, Mom. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Sometimes I just get in my head too much, so thanks for the advice. Talk to you soon.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. I see what you did there. Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio? This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Warlindor. Who is he? Man in lab coat messes around and finds out. Called it.
I am honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is.
Tor and Odin claim to be my family. I know Logan and I never lived here. But I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives.
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Is Tammy trying to hide something?
I'm honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, protecting communities and pursuing the truth is the most important work there is. Thanks for the heads up.
They took the clicker into the overlap. How do I get it back? Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this. So you knew our victim.
The float killer isn't wearing a mask. Maybe he needs one. They're actually kind of cute the longer you look at them.
I can't even get to the board.
Old gods of Asgard. So Odin and Tor had a band and everything. A Taken is upstairs. This was a trap.
Casey, what exactly does the FBC do? I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over. Shit. It's waiting for me. I bet there's more to that story.
What's missing from the parade float? I need to put it together. Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
What did the FBC come here to do?
What? Is missing a soundtrack?
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Phone was damaged. While Tor was calling me? Is someone keeping him from talking? The mask is the only one without a location listed.
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited?
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it.
Now we can figure out a way forward.
Mulligan and Thornton have the clicker. It's in another overlap. Here in Watery. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message. This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking. If Ilmo and Yako are leading the biker gang, then how could they not know about the cult? They must be in on it. I'll take care of them later. Get inside his head. Profile him.
Is he okay? I guess a toy knife will do. Tracks. Barefoot.
Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder. What's going on? Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
This should work.
Using screwdrivers to break into gift shops isn't exactly standard procedure. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Is the FBC sending any help? The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
What?
No.
He's in no shape to talk. What's at the lake house? What's in the wellness center? I figured out what the float is missing. Don't worry, Odin. I'll find him. She's one of them. There must be an overlap here somewhere. That's all the missing components. I can finish the float now. The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
That's not... No.
That's all of them. That's where they took Tor. Rose will have a key. This is FBI business.
God damn it!
The Koskelas think I lived in the trailer park. With Logan. The story really is changing people's memories. Why aren't mine affected? Hit it! Right. Thanks. They're playing with me. I was so close. You were right. This is right up my alley. But it's not too late.
What the fuck?
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. That lady is a walking red flag. Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
No, no, no!
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. The moose mask appeared on the well. Fuck. Wake? Not a problem. I'll do it myself. Okay, lights. Got it. I saw him this way in the other overlap. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers. Any idea who the victim is?
Shit!
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken. Scratches Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong? What the hell? Where am I? Locked. They really don't want people coming in here. The horror story's changing reality. I need to check Tor's room. Thanks. The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price. The story is trying to take Logan. I can still stop this. I need the clicker. It made it so my daughter died here. Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee. The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power? Not sure I have a choice. Hey! I'm here! I'm here! Let's get ready! Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song. Tor was here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
He needed me.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer. You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place. The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart. You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe. Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here. I have what I need to figure out the password. Okay. Going down. I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
Logan.
Tor's not becoming a Taken, but Cynthia is definitely corrupting him. Trying to keep him away from me? Wake said he could use the clicker to undo the horror story. I need to get back to Bright Falls, to Casey and Wake. I should check in with Casey. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting. You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases. The mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter.
Oh, come on. Come on, Casey. I can come up with a plan. I always do. Thanks. I already have been.
I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be.
Cynthia used Tor to get to the record. The key to the overlap. This bridge got fixed quick. I need to get to work. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff. I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker. What? We both saw him go into the pond.
It will hurt. But I will fight.
Tor is being targeted. He needs help. Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
Are you fucking with me, or is it the story again? That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
And the doors are open. Let's get to the murder site, Casey. He's joking. Rose, Wake has returned.
There has to be a way out.
Why isn't David answering? Is Logan all right? How does this all work? Has a horror story already gotten her? Wake should know.
Not just yet. Give me a moment. What happened to Tor just now? Hello? Tor? It's Saga Anderson!
Something is hidden inside his chest. Time to take a look.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree? So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
Need to catch up with Tor.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He vanished.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him? Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look.
Shit! Fancy meeting you here. I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started. Good to know.
I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before. How is this happening? I spent too much time away from Logan.
Jesus Christ.
Dark history around here. Even darker folk tales. Probably wasn't a witch at all. Just didn't take the sheriff's crap. He's coming. Need to be in the light.
I'm sorry about your brother, Elmo.
I need to get to Parliamentaire Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. He can't see me in the light. The cult was just the beginning of the spiral. Damn. Need to get my gun back. Can't fight him without it.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. Shit. Can't talk now. Need to get my gun.
No! I have to keep going.
He wasn't a projection. Odin was really here. We were connected. Are they really my family? Is that why this is happening? Scratch was too much for us. I should have made Casey stay behind. She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
It will help. It has to.
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it. You said Tor is in danger. What's going on?
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Elmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, shit! Thank you, Elmo.
Something is happening to Casey.
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately. My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
I'm a failure. This is what I deserve.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me? The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch? Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
No. Run!
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake.
calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt. I've made mistakes. I'll make more. But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room. The lake is a gateway to the dark place. The basement. Thanks. Sorry, we need to go. I'm counting on you, deputies. I'm not powerless. What is happening here?
This isn't me. The dark presence took over Casey, stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake.
Wake has more information. I need to keep questioning him. Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby. Get to safety. Thomas Zane looked just like Wake. Is this why Odin keeps calling him Tom? Watery's definitely quaint. There. Power's back on.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
It's evidence. You need to hand it over. Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside? Whoa! What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office.
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story? The cult corrupts people. Turns them into monsters.
Sorry.
Anka's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Fuck. Here we go again. I feel like I've been here before. This doesn't feel like the right way. Looks like I'm not the only one having trouble with this. A pun book from Ilmo. Are we close in the story? That might explain some of his behavior. Am I going in circles? Divorce? No. This never happened. I need to get the power on to use the switch. No power. Can't use the switch. Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute. The Nordic Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little. That door wasn't there before. I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy. He said the crime scene is just down the hill at an old convenience store. Let's go. A dead end. A creepy basement. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back. Okay. This isn't real! And a parade float is the key. I'll be back in a second. It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center. Okay. Now where's that parade float? I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute. Back again. Gotta go deeper. Is this the parade float the page mentioned? I want to walk around for a minute. I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on! Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display? You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here. Stabbing. Again and again. That must mean the arm's supposed to move. How come one of them is wearing a mask and the other isn't? Not sure. Need to think about it. Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this. I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. A fuse. I can use this to get the Espresso Express working. Haven't figured that part out yet. There's your knife. Casey, you look for any further clues here, and I'll check the rest of the area. You see anything, radio me. A little something to get those arms moving. The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? The moose skull goes here, obviously. The footprints disappear in the water. Where'd he go? I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him. I need to figure out where Nightingale went. I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far. I should profile Nightingale about this page. This is one weird cult. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case. You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair. This is the cult's process. Their ritual. The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed. Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller. The cult doesn't want Wake here. Are those shadows protecting it? But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative to do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above? Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in.
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Fair trade fund zone. The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
I can't make out what it says. Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
The weird just keeps on coming.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way?
What was that? I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed. The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Logan!
The page placed me in a trailer. Somewhere in Watery. A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap. Here, it's the parade float. But it's incomplete. A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering? So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm back where I was.
Trapped how? What does that mean?
The page said I'd run into a cultist here. On your toes, Saga. Tours are romantic, huh?
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York, and can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out. But so has your evil doppelganger, Mr. Scratch, or is it the Dark Presence? And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image. During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding, but your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls. This will be back in 2010. Which brings us to your magical light switch. Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carnival and Nights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop.
It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. She's at school. David, I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker. David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Hey! Stay where you are!
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Think the symbol is connected to the murder? A creepy twig sculpture? This is the same symbol as that cult necklace. The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Agoraphobia acting up, Casey? Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions. I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? How do you know I have a daughter? You're mistaking me for someone else.
The facts are on the board. Good to see not everyone is in this cult. What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place.
Hello.
Do you have a second? What is this thing?
I can't do this. It's too much. It's crushing me. I'm lost in this darkness.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. It's insane. And there's so much of it.
The dark place tried to trap me here. The only way to leave is facing it head on.
Wake called it a nightmare.
I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. There's no fanaticism here. Usually this level of violence is powered by twisted belief. I can't leave. Why can't I leave? Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. The cult of the tree is just the Koskela brothers' slightly misguided solution to the Taken problem. Calm down, Saga. Just think.
No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later.
He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. Sometimes my mind place even baffles me. Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it?
The moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World.
Time to leave. The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later. Do you live around here?
It's over. There's no point trying. Everything is lost. There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale. Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Where is everything?
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
Oh, God. None of this is real. I've lost it. I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural darkness. I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. She's dead because of me.
Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late. Stop this before more people get hurt.
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
I can't sense anyone. A trailer park. I need to find the manager. Ilmo Koskela. Bare feet. Nightingale. A spark. A bullet of light to push the darkness away. The Anger's Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. Mulligan and Thornton must know where the moose skull mask is.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cult symbology is derived from the FBC's logo. And drugs? I need to find Ilmo Koskela.
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop. Even Bright Falls deputies are in the cult. I have to be careful who I trust here. The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. Hey, I'm looking for Ilmo Koskela, owner of the trailer park. Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this? The cult thinks killing Wake will put an end to the Taken. If only it was that easy.
Something's very fucking wrong here.
Thanks for the show.
I need to find the witch's hut. Something's wrong with my mind place. What's happening to me? The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
The cult isn't made of sycophants. They're regular people. Locals.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
The spare key is at Coffee World.
She's not dead! God damn it!
This confirms what Wake said. I can't let Scratch get his hands on the clicker. By Tom's writing, Odin must mean Wake. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. The Koskela brothers run the show. If I find them, I can bring it all down.
Parliament Tower Plaza. How do I get there?
First the witches at the diner. Now the Koskelas. They all think Logan and I used to live here. No fuse here.
No! I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back.
The witch sign had a hole. Where the heart would go. How convenient. They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. Nightingale didn't become a Taken. He already was one. The ritual to stop him was interrupted. Sheriff Breaker? I need to find a specific trailer in town. Can you help me with that? The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle? I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard. There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. Resident. I don't understand what you mean.
I'm not a perfect mom, but I'm doing my best.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Enough already.
A coffee-themed amusement park? Casey would never leave. All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys? I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake. Where? I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
More people turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both? I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey? Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Tor and Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true. It's a lot to process. There's the shoebox.
I need you to meet me at the shore. Is the song ready?
So, your commercials. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
No, this is all real. I know it is.
I know what is real and what isn't. A megalomaniac writer can't make me doubt that. I have more family than I even knew. And I need to protect them all. The clicker. And some kind of bullet. Shining with light. Ilmo said the key is kept in the gift shop's safe. The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why? Investigating the story's lies led me to a family I didn't know I had. Or was finding them part of the story too? Maybe it doesn't matter. Very rock and roll way to drive. Locked. Needs something to jimmy it open with. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this? I can't use the clicker without Wake. The phone again. Jesus! And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Ever heard of the cult of the tree? Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him. Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader? Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. My mind place is more powerful than I ever knew.
I can try to contact him.
Sorry? Calm down, Saga. It's just a pot of coffee. Makes total sense.
Hello there. Saga Anderson. It's okay to be afraid. But I can't let this end here. The mask is missing. Where is it? There. A connection to the dark place. Like the overlaps. That's the place to use the clicker. Hello. I'm Saga. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree? Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me.
My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
The way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry. Deep breath, Saga. Hi, Cynthia. I'm looking for Tor Anderson. Have you seen him?
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do.
The FBC locked Wake up. They think he's the one doing this.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family.
I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life. Everything's ready. I need to use the clicker. The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for it. Hello? Anyone here? Do you know where I could find Tor Anderson? Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. Time to use the clicker and bring Wake back. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Nope. Did you get lost?
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault.
She was always protecting me.
I can live with that. I hope.
Did they get out? Did the Taken get them? Or were they turned into Taken?
Christ! Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker and the cult.
Fuck! You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that? Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
The Dark Presence uses people's weaknesses to corrupt them. Their guilt, fear, even their love.
Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room. This is getting too real. Too personal. A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Logan was just being nice when she gave me that mug. I never deserved her.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Wild stuff. My badge. Never should have taken this case. That's one. Need to get the other one pointed toward the cell as well. Power's out. Always a good sign. Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Need to head to the crime scene. No time to waste.
I found an empty record sleeve. Do you know where the record inside went?
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Now I need to get him in the cell. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy? I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first. I've got to get back to work.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why? A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake?
Door's locked, though.
I'll take care of it. Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
But we don't have Wake. Scratchy's here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Taken. Yeah. I'll handle it.
Locked. They must be in there.
Was Tor hurt badly?
It is my fault. It is.
Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am. Because of my family.
Anyone here?
It is my fault. The dark presence has him. He's going to die.
There are literal overlaps between our world and the dark place. Did Wake name all these things?
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Tor and Odin were in the photo with the clicker. They might know how it works. I'm off the case, but I can still visit family. The clicker. I can't trust them with it. No. Fuck this. I was so close to getting the clicker to Wake. I'm not done here. Not until I find Casey. Not until my family is safe from this horror story. Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Logan? Logan! Where are you?
I need to be sure I know all the facts.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David? Just Saga is fine, Ed.
I've lost it. The FBI will kick me out. I'll have nothing.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out? The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Okay. That's enough. We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Wrong! Wrong!
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
All clear, Estevez. How did you know I was coming to see you?
Mulligan is a cultist? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down? The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction.
Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth. What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there? Shit. Something is off at that nursing home. Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. So what did you see in the woods?
I'm a joke. A fucking joke.
Shit! This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even? Need to find Nightingale.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
What makes you say it was a cult? That's all the stashes. These people were well prepared. I shouldn't interrupt him. Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Deputy Thornton, I take it. We got that one wrong. Is there anyone who didn't show up? So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Someone, or something, attacked the station. Are they trying to get to Wake? I have to hurry. Hey! Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay, talk soon.
Casey! Is that you?
Thanks, Deputy. Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding. A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
This is Tor's room. Shit. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
There's a new page. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
What happened here? Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
What's happening? Creepy dolls? Mysterious rhymes? No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor. I've got to go. But please stay out here for the time being.
What is this?
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block? So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
This isn't... What?
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
There's a lesson here. Probably something about hubris. No! Wish me luck!
Somebody here is Wake's #1 fan. Rose? Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them.
Why is this happening?
The clicker was there the whole time. Fucking Mulligan and Thornton.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well.
Casey.
Thanks.
Tor and Odin are here somewhere. Need to find them.
That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
Rose did all this for me. She completely believes that I am the hero in Wake's story. She should be a bit more critical of a person who tries to control people's lives.
What was going on with Nightingale?
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Wait, what?
Shit. My daughter didn't drown. You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching Night Springs with her father. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
What the hell?
I got the key to the trailer park. But the situation is getting worse. More taken.
Rose Marigold left these lunchboxes for me. Alan Wake apparently told her to. I guess I owe her one.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked.
More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage?
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming.
One more mystery.
Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
That woman in the painting looks like Mom. Was I born here? Or is this more of the story?
Thank God. Uh-huh.
I need to get the clicker to Wake and close this damn case. Before my family gets dragged any further into it.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
It's here. I knew it would be. I made them show me.
Lots of answers for us to find. Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Come on. Got one.
Now I need to bring the mask to the float.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
I went to the lake house. It wasn't pretty. We definitely can't expect help from them.
Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
What's happening to me?
The float killer used a knife. Art? Imitating life?
Another core activated.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I bet Ilmo's the kind of guy who likes Sudokus.
No! They took it!
Someone's been watching us.
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch.
Were there any witnesses?
Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Thank you, Rose. I want to see the body. How do we get there?
The record. Where is it?
I need to lure Scratch in front of the lights.
There's an overlap here. Like there was at Cauldron Lake. Mulligan and Thornton are like Nightingale. Inside. Waiting. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
I just need to understand more.
Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers. I should check for Tor and Odin in their rooms.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something. Fuck, no!
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him? Coffee World. The most caffeinated place on Earth. And yet nobody's here to help me get that key. Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
It's useless. I need to stop the story. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. This door needs a knob.
I can't do this.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he? A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
Got you, assholes. Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Casey.
Should the characters be moving? It's a loop. Just like before.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. I honestly don't know how to react to this.
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
Grandpa, you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
He's hurt pretty bad. But he tore off his bandages. Why? This is a nightmare. I can't get through that. I need to look for another way through.
Nice talking to you, too.
Casey depended on me, and I let him down. I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed me. Now he's turned into a monster.
I hope they've still got it. Abigail Barrows. A Taken?
I think you need to update your references, but yeah, you're right. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff. Tor, wait! It's me! Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice. I need the necklace Tammy found. It's evidence. An electric lock. Looks like it's controlled remotely.
Casey, you go ahead to the murder side. I'll catch up. I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I need a way out.
Tor is not okay. Something is definitely going on here. A security computer. No answer. David.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Pick up, pick up, pick up. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes, I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them.
David, can you call me back, please? It's urgent. Please. I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
Tor left the wellness center. There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out.
I found Wake's clicker. What can you tell me about it?
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives. We're not seeing the full picture yet. I'm ready now. Let's go.
The board says I failed them. Who's them? Is my mind place more than just a mental technique?
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker? No. Still working on it.
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in a dark place. Powerless.
One thing at a time. Tor is in trouble. Once I help him, he can maybe tell me more.
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
I need to get into the light. Now.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds? Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Tor is hurt. Something's wrong with him. I found a photograph of you with the cultists. How are you involved?
This case. This room. Is any of it even real?
This must have been Tor's.
Logan, no one texted me. What's going on?
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
She's not. She's not.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
Tor?
Put your father on the phone.
There's no point anymore.
What was that? There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in?
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
He's here. Won't stand a chance without my weapon. Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that?
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Nightingale, how long has the cult been around for?
My baby girl is dead! The lights!
An electrical lock system with no failsafe. Smart. This isn't anger's remorse.
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Nightingale's badge. Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
The board won't help. Why even fucking try?
Anger's remorse is missing. Who took it?
No. No. I'm not giving up.
Could use a bit more light. Rest up, Odin. I'll find the record. And I'll find Tor. He didn't have a heart. But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him. The story. The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Nothing's working. I can't think straight.
Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Gotta get away! He used her.
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
My work is gone.
Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
Must get away! My life, my family is just part of a book. Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it. He took my daughter from me. I'll never be free of this story from him.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
Sheesh, didn't see you there.
Get away! I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me. Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
Saga, wake up.
Shit. Run! Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year. I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter? Goddamn lights. You know about my mind place? How is that possible? I have to get to safety. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him? Key fob's no good without power.
Time to run, Saga.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey? You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left? I need to get the power back on. I have to get away.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
I can see he's sorry. Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family. What the hell is that? Need to get away.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
Where is Angus Remorse now? Excuse me. Do you know where...
No, no, no! No, no!
Tor is here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out. Shit, I bet they have good fish here.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
Whew. Hot. Odin said Tor needs help. But from what? Is he turning into a Taken? Nothing good ever happens in basements. Flooding did this?
Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence? You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you? Always good to have a screwdriver.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
The song will show me the way. Hey, this should get that gift shop open. The overlap is at the pond. A screwdriver. Huh, a list of maintenance work. Coffee World staff. Hope they're not all monsters now. I think I'm lost. The photos have stickers on them. Did I get turned around? Did I leave the bureau in this fictional reality? The power's off. Bon. Logan used to love her music. Something changed. The door is open now. This card has Mom's handwriting. A motor control circuit board. Christ, what a mouthful.
Stop, you fucking monster!
If it's still here, I need to find it.
Fuck this place.
That's the clicker.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
This is one disturbing parade float. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Tor!
Not sure what puko means, but it looks like the knife is missing. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
I don't hear any haunting laughter.
I think that's everything. For now, at least. You took Tor! I'm here to take him back.
A fuse is missing. Can't operate the ride without it. I had to review the clues. A fuse. Could come in handy.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished. We need to talk.
Thanks.
How do you know about that?
Rain's getting worse.
You need to get out more.
It is kind of creepy, though. Some creepy laughing for atmosphere.
Right. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
And finally, the moose skull. I need to examine the page for clues. This could be referring to the clicker.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders. The tree was a threshold. I need to check out Witch's Ladle.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
Rose. She's that waitress from the diner.
What is that?
Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter. Bullets don't hurt it! What is this thing?
Espresso Express. Got it. Need to get rid of the darkness surrounding that thing.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Gift shop. Easy. Sounds like somebody's home. This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. Busted. Too bad. It's a beautiful machine.
Hey! Freeze! I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means. Casey! Casey, do you read me?
Seems like Tor's been acting strangely lately. He had a big day in August. Day, then month. He uses European formatting. Certain dates are circled. Blum was accepted into the cult.
Logan? Logan! I'm here!
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. I saw something. Like I did in Cauldron Lake. The well, here in Coffee World. I know the moose skull will be there. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time. Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010. Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently.
but your name can still be made out underneath. Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here? Just as crazy as everyone else. Just as caught in it. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
This carving looks fresh. We've seen this symbol before.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Let's go.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance. Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry. And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up. Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen. It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this. I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story? Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor. Are you okay? Nice attitude. A family trait? That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you. What do you mean, escape? You're already out. So is Scratch. Save her family? Are you talking about my family? Did you put my family in the horror story? Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable. The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
It's getting worse. It's spreading. I'm running out of time. This is it! What happened? Why didn't it work? I did everything right. Art to bring him back? Clicker to make it real? So where the fuck is he? Pick up, pick up. David, please pick up. David! It's me. Where have you... David! Jesus Christ. That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake. They're the same person. Estevez, Scratch is Wake with the dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker. Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it and blast it with all you got. Estevez, Casey, now! Wake? Is it you?
Did it work? Casey?
What the fuck do we do now? Wake? Where are you? Still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this. I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Then change the story. Still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit!
What is this? Who are you? I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you. Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you? Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey! Are you okay? Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
Easy now. First things first. What's your name? Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office? I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message. Okay. Any words of advice? Time to get to work. What is this? Who are you? I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you. Yes. I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Rest easy, buddy. I feel bad for these guys. You were a handsome deer. Such a shame. That's a good deer. Poor thing. On greener pastures now. They're all so soft and sad. Hi there, little friend. Hello, dear. Hate to see them like this. I've seen your friends around. Well, hello.
14 remaining. 13 remaining. 12 remaining. 11 remaining. 10 remaining. 9 remaining. 8 remaining. 7 remaining. 6 remaining. 5 remaining. 4 remaining. 3 remaining. 2 remaining. 1 remaining. Let my twin in the other office lead the way.
Indeed. What? Hello? Hey, are you there?
What the? Who is this?
How do you know I'm here?
What project?
Get to the point.
Sounds like this person got more than they bargained for. Ugh, this stuff again. There's something else in there, too. There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle. Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little. Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes. Another one of those rhymes. There's a rhyme over here. Another rhyme. More of those rhymes. Oh, another rhyme. A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me. Is that a kid's lunchbox? That was weird. A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here? There's another lunchbox. Another one of those lunchboxes. Another Alex Casey lunchbox? More of those kids' lunchboxes. And another lunchbox.
A case this bloody needs the most hard-boiled PI around. It needs Alex Casey.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. Another locked box. There's another cult stash. Another one of those cult boxes. Another cult stash. Another cult box.
Mm. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh. 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 Mm. Oh. Whew. Oh. 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 Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. 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 Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oof. Oh. Eesh. Oh. Mm. Ah. 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 Oh.